Hey, it's Sam of What Yacht to Do, and today is day 10 of cruising the canals in the Netherlands, and we have just had a wonderful time. The weather has been fantastic. Today it's 46 degrees, and we've seen, I guess the high on this trip was 80, and it's ranged in between, but mostly on the chilly side, which is nice for us. And we're going to drive from the inside today. We have a lock today, so we will probably transfer control up to the upper helm at some point today, and there's a process for doing that. So it's 33 miles. We have 15 bridges, 9 that have to open for us, and so we've timed them. We also have that railroad bridge that we know when it opens or when it can't open, and it's like 5 or 6 minute intervals, so we'll try to time that as well and be a little bit better prepared than we were last time. One thing that I'd like to talk to you about is really the importance of knowing where your other crew member is, and these headsets are invaluable. And yesterday Rev went outside and gave me a little bit of a panic that I didn't know where she was on the boat. So these headsets with the batteries in them, we are on our original set of batteries in these EarTech headsets, and they're on our resource page, whatyachttodo.com. But if you take care of the batteries like Rev takes care of the batteries, and if you signed up for our newsletter, we give you all kinds of tips like that, you'll never have a problem with these batteries. And in an event you do have a problem with the headsets, EarTech is just a great company to work with. So we're ready to get started. We have tied the boat with a spring line, and we're going to untie that and then get the probably get the bow off first and then the stern line and get out of here. So come along with us, heading up to Uithoorn.
We are docked here at Gouda Marina, and I just wanted to show you how we did our lines this time. We have a bow line that kind of goes back a little bit to keep us from moving forward. These lines on leboat are so long, we were able to create a spring line. Like it goes from the bow, well, it's hanging a little bit, to this mid cleat, and then up to back to the boat on this cleat, and then back down to this, to the back. So that we have a zigzag. We have never had a zigzag spring line like this before. It looks like it starts on that back cleat, goes here, goes up to that cleat, back down, and then it looks like Sam tied it off. That's why that's hanging. Then on the stern, did a cross tie here from that back over here to this one. So even though we are protected back here, this marina is such that the big boats are basically parallel parked along the side, and then back in the back the smaller boats are more in a marina type setting. They're all in slips in the back. There are many types of boats that you can rent from leboat. Sam and I decided on the Clipper. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and we really enjoy having the space. And it's only because we're on the boat for 2 weeks that we decided to get such a large boat for our trip. It has a great upstairs area. There are 2 umbrellas that came with it, and we have enjoyed having friends over and being up top to have picnics and that kind of thing. But this boat is not friendly to first mates, and here's why. And maybe it's just because I was used to our boat and it had a railing on the outside. I felt very safe. But on this, you see the railing on the top? That's what I have to hold on to anytime I am outside the boat. And I'm working the cleats, I'm working the lines, but always aware that my only security is behind me to hang on to the railing. The gunnel area is, it's not that wide, but it's just, I guess, what you're used to. and I was used to feeling a little more secure when I walk back and forth on the sides. So that's been our experience with this Clipper 6. The great thing is there is a lot of room inside, and that's the trade-off, right? You have a lot of living space inside the boat versus having it on the outside. They did give us several, I think 6 life vests, but those life vests are really big and bulky. It's hard to bend over and work the lines. They do recommend that you use them, but you can either tie up your boat or wear the vest. I am missing our very skinny life vest with those CO2 pods that you can't take on an airplane, so we are without our regular life vest, and we just try to make do with what we have here. Anyway, if you are interested in hiring a boat from Leboat, I just wanted you to be aware of the issues the first mate may have while maneuvering and working on this particular type of boat. We are leaving the Gouda Marina, and you know, yesterday afternoon we went into downtown Gouda. We went to a cheese shop, bought some smoked Gouda, one of our favorites, and had happy hour with some smoked Gouda in Gouda. A lot of action out there this morning on the rails. We're moving along, and what do we see? That's right, McDonald's. This is a bridge that is operated through remote control. We went the other way through it on our way to Gouda. Now we're going back down here. We were with another boat yesterday, and they waited for us. Or I guess whoever controls the bridge waited for us. Today we're on our own, and we're not sure at what point we tripped the remote control action. So Sam's inching up here close to it.
I think I see a sign and what looks to be a camera. Who knows?
Okay.
At least go beyond that, and then
Right.
Because there's a sign over there.
This is a bridge that is definitely closed until 9 o'clock, so rush hour traffic can get to where they need to go. And it is about 9:15 now, so we are way after that timing. Well, let's see what happens.
Oh, there's a
What do you see?
QR code.
I'm gonna go check it out. Took a picture of the QR code, opened up a link, translated it into Google Translate, and they said one of the ways you can have the bridge opened is to call on the VHFs. And Sam did that, and the guy said, sure, okay. I didn't hear him say in a few minutes, but Sam did. Anyway, then we saw this button over there, and it says report here. So I went outside, hung onto the railing, got on my knees, and pushed the button, and I said, we're here for the bridge opening, and he said, yes, I told you in a few minutes. And then immediately the red and the green light came on. So while I didn't want to make him mad, it did. Oh, and there goes the bridge up. You see it?
Yep, I see.
Okay.
We're going to wait for the green.
Okay, but get closer. There's absolutely no other boats here besides us. So maybe he was waiting for some others. Gather around, but we're it. In the leboat manual that they gave us, there are 4 ways to get a bridge opened. And pushing a button was one of the ways. I just hadn't ever seen that before. Sam got the green light. We're ready to go. there's traffic now. This big guy was coming straight toward us like we were playing chicken, and then he just turned over to hang on the left, which means the bridge just opened, and then there's another sport boat behind them, so they had to have the bridge opened. Oh, my tea's ready. All right, behind that big boat was another leboat. Looks like a family up there, or a couple couples. So that would be nice to have help, right? Sometimes working the bridges and the locks and things like that. I guess not really the bridges, although it did take a team effort to get that last one open. So now we're not sure when they're going to open the bridge again because they just opened it for those other two boats. We'll have to wait and see.
This is Clipper, northbound.
Let's go. The bridge will be open in a few minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Lucky for us, there's a commercial vessel that phoned in after us, and they're coming the other way. So I think that just helps us. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sam's gonna let them go through first, and then we're gonna go. There's the green light. Woo! Listen to that motor. Got a little more traffic here. There's another commercial vessel coming.
Actually, this is a bike and barge thing. We saw this one docked in one of the places.
In probably Harlem.
Yeah. Bike and barge holiday.
Bike and barge. All right, so this has been interesting. We tripped the bridge and let them know, I guess, it's remote control, that we're here. It immediately flipped to red and green and started opening, and now it's green. So Sam's gunning it so we can make it through. This bridge has a 12-minute window that it can be open. When we were coming up on it, we saw a train go by. So that's how the number of minutes, I guess, until the next train. Has to be ready for that. You doing okay?
Yeah, great. Yeah, there's still, let's see, 28, there's still 8 minutes that there's no trains coming, so we're great.
All right, good. That next bridge looks plenty high.
Oh, yeah, that's plenty high.
Okay.
We have, let's see, these two bridges, the next two bridges we don't have to have open, and then we have a series of about 4 bridges that have to open, and then a lock, so
Okay.
we're doing good.
The last time we came through here, we came from the left and then went back to Gouda. This is where we shift, and we are going to be going off to the center.
Uithoorn.
The center one, because there is a path to the right, but we're taking the center on our way to Uithoorn. Sam called them on the radio and said we are northbound looking for a passage, and they said it's very possible. Is that what they said?
He said it's possible.
It's possible. I thought he said it's not possible. So of course I was panicked, but Sam heard him correctly. They immediately started blocking off the traffic and then putting the arms down. They still have the red and greens out there because the bridge is still going up, but we are here positioned ready and waiting for the solid green to go through. Now a lot of times they wave us through without it being green, totally green. We'll see what happens here. Well, the bridge is definitely stopped. Okay, solid green. I think you managed that very well.
Yeah, timing.
It's all about the timing. Sam's really good at that.
Yes, Clipper is northbound, requesting an opening northbound.
You think we'll get the opening?
Oh, yeah, there's the red and the green.
Hey, you did it! So it took that long for them to start the bridge closing process. Got the red and the green already. Okay, green. I thought there was a cleat over there, but it's a mallard. Asleep. Sam radioed this guy. He sounded like he had an Italian accent, didn't he? What did he say?
So do we make an opening for you?
Doesn't that sound Italian? I guess nobody works in these places anymore. Still going up. Okay. Look how beautiful this area is. Sam and I just went through a lock and it was ugly. I told Sam that the lock master would never believe that we have a how to lock course because while we were experts on locking, this is a different boat and we have to do things very different on this. So yeah, it was ugly.
I think in about 4 more locks with this boat and 40-degree temperatures and switching from lower to upper, we'll probably get it down.
Well, we only have 2 more locks left of this trip,
Yeah, so anyway,
we're doomed.
Good luck to us.
Yeah. That's a pretty bridge. The bridge tender said it will open in about 5 or 10 minutes. Sam is working his way just to lean us over on this waiting area here.
Wind's blowing us.
Wind's pretty good right now. Or pretty bad, depending on how you look at it.
Oh, red and green.
Oh, we got the red and green already, so that's a good sign. Are you stuck? Oh. That is a work of art.
Looking for 2 greens. Give me 2 greens.
Got it. Sam told me we didn't have any more bridges left, but here we are, waiting on this bridge. And then right beyond the bridge is the marina that we plan to dock at. That is, if they have any space. Now, I did call them, and the message was in Dutch, and I left a message in English. So we'll see if that works or not.
Well, we made it here to Uithoorn, and we are right next to like a couple cafes. We are literally docked here. It is still, I don't think it's above 50 degrees, but it is nevertheless a beautiful day. It's our 10th day moving the boat. We did 33 kilometers today. We had, let me look at it again here, 6 bridges that were okay, 9 that had to open, and there were some challenges, waiting time with that. So you have to factor that in, and a number of ways to open the bridges, but we sorted through all that. We had a lock with a little bit of lock drama, and what's a lock without some drama? But we are safe and here, and we're going to join the Amstel River. So I thought, you know, I bought some Amstel beer, and so from us to you, we'll see you next time on What Yacht to Do.